Good morning. This is the biggest news of the day. Polish President Karol Nawrocki has proposed a reform plan for the European Union, advocating for a less centralized bloc. His proposals include abolishing the position of the President of the European Council, arguing that the role should be held by someone with a democratic mandate, such as a president, prime minister, or chancellor, instead of what he calls a bureaucrat official. He suggests the presidency should return to the head of government of the member state, holding the rotating chair of the Council of the EU. Nawrocki also calls for curbs on EU powers, opposing projects aimed at centralizing the bloc and warning against allowing member states to be outvoted, which he believes would strip sovereignty from most countries, except the largest ones. He suggests limiting EU competences to specific, non-ideological areas like economic development and demographic policy. He also wants changes to the EU Council voting system to limit the advantage of the largest states and wants to maintain unanimity in EU decision-making where it currently applies. Nawrocki urges the EU to act pragmatically and without ideological pressure. He believes the EU should abandon ambitions of competing with NATO and criticizes efforts to centralize defense procurement. He argues that the EU has evolved into an entity that attempts to dictate terms to member states. Despite his calls for reform, Nawrocki has stated his support for Poland's continued membership in the EU.